Hi, my people. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've had a ton of technical difficulties. I have tried to get this video out at least 5 times, one time with Tracy herself, and it just ended up really bad. So here I am to actually re record it. Um, we predicted it, alright? I predicted it. Psychic Tracy Brown predicted it. We predicted Johnny Depp winning against Amber Heard, basically, as you all may know. Throughout this past week, me and Tracy, Psychic Tracy Brown, if you don't know who she is, you must be living under a rock in the spiritual community on YouTube, right? Um, Psychic Tracy Brown is an OG in the psychic game. I did readings with her on her channel. We did readings with her on my channel, where we did readings on the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case. And we did a reading on her channel specifically a few days ago, maybe a week ago now. And we talked about who would win between Johnny and Amber. Well, pretty much everything that happened with Johnny Depp and Amber happened. We said in our reading. All right, so we predicted it. I'm going to show you all the receipts, but I thought I'd come on and say happy, happy, happy predicted it. I know we haven't had a predicted it in a while on this YouTube channel, and I'm so sorry for that. But, I'm always predicting things anyway, but this was a big predicted it that I could not do a predicted it, right? So here we are. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for being here. Here we are. If you want a reading from me, by the way, if you're new to my channel, I am Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, an energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. Like I said a couple weeks ago, I did a collaboration reading with YouTuber, psychic Tracy Brown live on YouTube. And we went back and forth on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So I'm going to show you that reading. If you want a reading, go check out Tracy's channel on YouTube, alright, tracybrownlive.com. If you want a reading from me, definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. I'm available for readings as well, and I would love to read for you all. Let's go ahead and get into it. I can't be on too long because I'm actually late for a reading because I've been trying to do this. So, Mercury retrograde, we're at the tail end of Mercury retrograde, so it's a mess. Anyways, let me show you all the predicted it. So this is the predicted it. We did it on May 27th. We streamed it live on Tracy Brown's channel. So once again, go subscribe to Tracy Brown's channel. Look at all the comments. And as you can see, the title is Super Psychics Tracy Brown Live and Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Who will win, Johnny or Amber? Now, it was Tracy's channel, so Tracy let me go first on her channel. That's usually how it went. I would let Tracy go first on my channel. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to talk about what I see in terms of who will win between these two. And then we'll see what Tracy had to say. Mind you that this was a couple days ago once again. All right. So thank you, Melissa. Let's get into the predicted it and see what I said.
And I like this next level of self-improvement, self-empowering. Of course, we got the gemstones that's doing the tarot classes right now, so they'll still be in teachable mode for the next 2 years. Teaching,
Yeah.
teaching is not overnight, Lamar. You do tarot classes.
Yeah.
You teach, but it ain't over until they.
We get it. Yeah.
Lamar, are you?
Give it a second to load, y'all. Sorry.
I get the star card. Showing up in the placement of creativity, self-expression, romance. But then I see this card, the Three of Wands, shows up in the placement of one-on-one relationships. And for some reason, this bird right here is like sticking out to me, the bird with the stick. I'm almost like questioning, is the bird helping her or hindering her?
Oh, interesting. That's the Three of Wands?
Yeah,
Why does it look so daunting?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like this is Amber.
But is she in the nest with the bird? Is that
I think so. Yeah.
because then the way it looks there, that's definitely maybe new beginnings, being in a nest, starting over, maybe,
Yeah. That makes sense.
right?
Because I feel like I don't know, but I also see chaos around her specifically.
Mm,
For some reason, I see chaos around her, but I feel like Johnny gets to go away and like I feel like there's quietness around him. There's like hush.
mm,
So I don't think it ends for her. I think like there's something about this that lingers for her, but for Johnny, it's almost like maybe that's why I got spiritual renewal. It's almost like maybe he takes time to get quiet, go get some spiritual work done on him, and it's like he comes out anew. Like that's what I feel. But I feel like there's also a potential. This may sound weird, maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like there's potential for like some sort of like reconciliation in some way. I don't know how.
I could see.
Maybe Johnny grows and like gets compassion for her, or I mean, it could be anything. But the thing I would hope for them is growth. Like, you know,
But reconciliation is growth too. You're not talking about remarriage. You're talking about reconciling hatred
yeah,
and transforming it.
that's true.
That's
That's great.
spiritual.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Forgiveness, right? Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Yes, yes, forgiveness, exactly. Um, will where will the jury? Oh wait, is that our second question?
No, 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 no. The second question could be how much.
Oh, okay, okay. Where will the jury sway in terms of
Hmm.
who gets favored? Hmm. There's something very Hollywood about this and this outcome. There's something very like people know you right? Like people know they're watching. I think the jury knows people are watching. Like there's something about like I think triumph comes in the form of Hollywood or like entertainment. Like we want to see the good guy win, and I feel like that's Johnny.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like there's favor for him, but it feels like once again Hollywood entertainment. I mean, I still feel like maybe Amber gets something or comes out of it like not totally with her wig fully snatched, right? But there's something about like she comes out first of all with things lingering from this case, but also like there's this energy of oh it wasn't that bad, or
Hmm.
I can still move and pivot in this direction.
Yes.
I think whatever direction she goes in, the media, the paparazzi are still gonna follow her. It's like feels very Britney Spears ish to
Uh,
me. I know. But yeah, I kind of get like it's swaying in Johnny's favor, but they're still trying to like be balanced in some way,
yeah.
even though it's tipping in Johnny's favor.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I feel like that was what you're saying was my personal opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I do feel like that was my. I didn't check. I pulled my cards, but I didn't check it yet. But I feel like it's my.
So you heard what I said. You heard my point of view. I said I think it's gonna go in Johnny's favor. I did say Amber was gonna get something, like she doesn't leave like a total, like in total loss, which turned out to be true. Johnny allegedly was awarded 15.5 million. I think. Actually, I was just on Google, and let me pull it up for you. And I think Amber got something too, but this is on Google right now. Can you see? Maybe if I put in the light a little bit better. It says Johnny Depp wins 15 million in defamation case against Amber Heard. Okay? That this is on Google, you guys. I'll scroll in a little bit more. Okay? You can kind of see. I know it's a little bit dark. Maybe if I well, it's as bright as it can be to be honest. But all right. But I did hear that Amber also got 2 million as well, or she was awarded 2 million. So that was true. So everything I said came to be accurate. All right. Now some of it we may have to see how it pans out. You know, the verdict just came out like I think a few hours ago. So let's go ahead. We saw what I said. We saw my reading. Let's go ahead and see what Tracy had to say. Okay. Please excuse any technical issues we may be having right now. It is currently Mercury retrograde. So, all right, let's go see what Tracy had to say.
Terrell and T says you think they made a deal beforehand. She'll still have the ability. Yes.
Right?
I just got past it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just got past it. So you're like, you don't.
I have a bit, yeah.
It's not that you look. Right? Who's
Yeah.
gonna? I get the hangman. Right? And interesting in this deck, I don't know if it's every other deck, but the crow is pointing to a coin. Right? And the tree is split evenly. Right? You know, the crow, I feel like the crow is like good news. But this crow kind of looks mad. It's almost like, why am I here? Why are we here? Right? Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. You know, who's gonna win depends upon spiritual enlightenment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is the head, the crown, right? The crown chakra being lit up. Who's going to win is the one that comes out spiritually enlightened. Who gets to have that now? Who gets to be like us? Like the Kiki Witch, like Priestess Ifa Sheye, like Tiffany Intuition. Who gets to be like us? In spite of the chaos. You know, Fantasia had a song that said, you have to lose to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember dating someone, and spirit always talks through music, right, guys? And I was dating someone that I thought I was madly in love with. And Fantasia's song came to me. And I played the song over and over, even in his house. I would take a shower and I would play this song. I didn't know that I was playing this song for the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
That spirit was trying to say, you have to lose this person, but you will win.
Mm-hmm.
Not in my time frame, but you will win, because it's about spirit needing you to be spiritually developed over here and getting there.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to win? I feel like it's about who gets it spiritually. That's the bigger sacrifice. I don't think it's about the money, Lamarr. Who's passionate for life, for giving, for care of others? Who's not making it all about me? Isn't that the hardest thing as spiritual people, Lamarr? Not making it about you? In spite of wanting to like break down doors and scream and yell, like in the end you have to be like, it's not about me though. Isn't that what heaven is about? I get the King of Wands here. I don't know who this is. I get the Eight of Cups. So whoever isn't spiritually sound walks away. I get a Queen of Wands here, which is in the past. So these are two fire signs. I'm wondering if the fire signs are both Depp and Amber, right? I'm wondering if they are so identical that they're not appearing as their signs, what is appearing as the shadow sides of the fire signs, right? Um,
That makes sense.
Thank you. The Three of Pentacles is about close attention to detail. So who's going to win? Who's going to win is going to be based upon details. And the details are really bad and ugly on both sides. Is there going to be a lot of money? I have to say, so it's not going to be about monetary value. I get the Tower in my number 7 position, which is my mind. My mind. It's, I think you mentioned it, it's chaos. Mental chaos, mental de-appreciation, losing my mind, letting the fire out, but in inappropriate like ways. I don't know. The ships are coming in. The ships are coming in. I think the ships will be in for one person who will win. You know, I get the Emperor. I don't know why I feel like this is Johnny Depp. And leaving behind everything that he ever stood for. Kind of looking at the entertainment world, and maybe this is his last dramatic event. Not acting career, but event. Right? This is where the fire's coming out. Like, it's just all this ugly, it's just done. And look at the Emperor. He doesn't care anymore.
No.
Right? But he's longing to go back to this place. Place of innocence. Right? That's in my hopes and fears. And I get the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups could be renewal, reconciliation, like you said, forgiveness, playfulness. So who's going to win? I don't know. Well, put Tiffany, and I'm going to put Amber, John. Amber. She did put up a good fight, though. I have to tell you that.
Yeah.
But they kind of see too many lies on Amber's side. Johnny, he just wants the pain to stop. Bleeding to stop. I feel like a man has come to his rescue, and the Ace of Pentacles just kind of does tell me that, oh, okay. All right. Can I call it? Johnny wins.
Yeah.
Johnny wins. It's the little boy in him that they just love. 58, nobody sees that. They see this little boy that's been a victim, new beginnings, with some really male testosterone energy, right? Again, like that teenage little boy that doesn't fear the world, right? And then I get the Empress. Not only he's going to win, but he's going to be a little cocky about it, because he's going to be like, I tried to tell y'all. Like, everybody was making me out to be the bad guy, and I tried to tell y'all. Amber, on the other case, you know, there's just some lies. They could love her. They could. But they don't know how to love Amber. This is the truth. Right? And it's very rare that women don't win. But I feel like in the Me Too, this is reversal of fortune. It's like Johnny's trying to say, I'm a Me Too. And I'm not going to let her act more like the victim. I was quiet, but she's acting more like the victim. Post-divorce, post $7 million, kind of Me Too. And so, because this case came out during the Me Too, it's an ironic thing, but the Me Too event went against people, and the Me Too is still winning. But now we can see that the Me Too are victims, male or female. And Johnny Depp stood up for male victims. There's too much sneakiness that people are acknowledging. Jury is like, we want to like her, we really do, but it's just too much sneakiness. So, I think Johnny Depp wins. And I don't know what that means. Because I don't know if he wins by way of money. Do you want to see which one gets like, what's the monetary value of winning?
All right, I'm going to keep it going because this is such a good reading. Right Ribbon was an excellent reading. I'm going to keep it going because apparently we read on more. So, I know I'm late. If you're watching, I know I'm late for our reading, child, but this is a good reading, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the predicted it, and then I got to go because I'm late for a personal reading, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Hi, Moore. Yeah, Magic Mermaid, but she used her feminine wiles to crucify him. Magic Mermaid, but he used his money and power to crucify her, but he wasn't trying to.
Right.
Initially, he was not. He was trying to move on with his life, and she was using her pretty face to crucify him.
Like, I think they call him like the man, not like everything behind the man. I think Johnny, like, I don't know how to say this. Like, I think maybe like I could say like he seems like a little bit of a softie.
Exactly. To me, he seems like a softie too.
Yeah, and I feel like he has like powerful people around him, and so people around him.
Yes, and so it feels like my baby theater. It feels like finally he's taking a stand. He didn't want to. Yeah.
Like he's very passive.
Very passive.
Yeah.
Deborah agrees. Johnny is. Oh, she says Johnny is far from soft. Okay, that's not what we see psychically, right? Yeah. So, it's the psychic in us that is saying he wasn't trying to crucify her during the marriage and after the settlement.
Yeah. I'm sticking to what I said. But I respect your opinion, Deborah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're not going to argue.
Yeah.
No. We're just right. So, who gets how much?
Who gets? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, the first card I get is the King of Wands. I feel like this once again is Johnny. The interesting thing I get is I get the Devil card in the placement of money and finances.
That makes sense.
So I feel like it's almost like going through everything with a fine-tooth comb or going through finances with a fine-tooth comb. I feel like things may be broken down. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. I also feel like there could be something about like paying for restitution, paying for lawyer fees, like that kind of thing. Like breaking all that stuff down.
Okay.
I feel like the devil card also means there's not going to be much money, or as much money as maybe we think or people think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
I feel like it's almost like the energy of Amber could get ordered to pay him something. I feel like Amber may get paid ordered to pay him more. He may get ordered to pay her something, maybe. But it's almost like Johnny's looking at it like, I don't really care. Like, I don't care if I get the money. I don't care when. It's not really that big of a deal. I won. Like, it's the justification of it all.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
So I really feel like you said, it's not about the money. That's what I get.
Yeah.
I think at this point, it's about like saving each other's reputation and careers and like making it just a moment
That's a
of
beautiful
like,
card. What card is that?
yeah, it's the Ten of Cups.
Beautiful.
So it's like making this a moment of like, we can be bigger than this, or we can be bigger people.
Yes.
That's what I see.
Yes.
That's my answer.
Okay, so my first card is the Page of Pentacles. This is not about money, right? And after that is the Ten of Wands. This is about going through the effort to understand I, the male, am a victim of domestic violence. That's the point Johnny was trying to make.
Mm,
Period.
that makes sense.
Okay? And proving the point. Fighting hard to prove the point. Not just following the case, but just really just nailing, right? How I am a victim of domestic violence. I think the moral compass is off, right? But it also comes out even, is the way I get it. Even keys, even pillars, right? There's happiness at the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of money, but this is satisfaction. I get the Justice card, and again, it's opposite the Hierophant, which is even, but the scales, at least in this deck, is also even. And justice is personified, right, with the sword. So, justice is blind. Also, I get the two pillars. I also get potted plants that are evenly potted, but we get spirituality in the center as the core. And in some religion, right, especially around after Passover, during Lent, purple is the color, right? So we're in a mourning period, something like that, right? In my mind, I get Amber wanting to win financially. I think she does actually need the money. But, I get the Magician. And maybe this isn't a magician. Maybe this is Papalekwa or SU, right? Which is the master manipulator in terms of, did you ever do the right thing? I know what you want, but did you do the right thing? But I think he might be asking both of them that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so the decision, one, is eternal. So this is going to go down in history. It could wind up in college professor, blah, 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 blah. It's definitely going to be in domestic violence courses, without a doubt. This is going to be classic for years to come. But no one ever acknowledges that men go through some shit with women. All right? And then in my hopes and fears, again, this could be Johnny Depp. It's funny how they keep showing up together. There's definitely a soulmate connection with these two people. But remember, soulmate is always toxic. Everybody's looking for their soulmate. Don't look for that bitch. Don't look for that bastard. Don't look for your soulmate. Because he brings drama to you,
Yeah.
toxicity to you,
Mm.
selfishness to you. So it's funny how the first time I did it, they showed up as wands. The second time I did it, they showed up as money. The good part is that they're showing up in the worst positions. Number 7 for me is in my mind, which is Amber. And number 9 for me is my hopes and fears. The final outcome is getting a reward, but not liking the ramifications of the reward. I win, I lose.
Mm. Yeah.
Win, I lose. So I like the part when you were like, maybe he has to pay back her lawyer fees. I don't know if that's been included in that. So it's almost like what they could say is Johnny wins 10 million, but he has to pay back her lawyer's fee.
Mm-hmm.
And her lawyer's fees could be 95, something like that, right?
1,000 or so, yeah.
Yeah, almost the same 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's a wash. I get the Page of Pentacles, so they could actually have Johnny win for $2 and then tell Johnny to pay back Amber $1.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's clean, guys. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
And the bottom line is for I don't have the card now. For Johnny, it was never about the money.
No.
It was about getting his health back, his mental health back. It was about people knowing, guys, I'm a victim. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And getting the story out there. Either that or he would have to write a book. But she already wrote an op-ed, so he would have to write a book. So he had to just say it publicly. Like, I'm a victim.
Yeah.
I think it's a wash.
Yeah.
I think it's a wash.
I agree.
Look at Rory. She goes.
So that was the predicted it, you guys. Me and Tracy basically predicted the whole outcome of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case. If you want to go watch the entirety of that reading, once again, it is called Super Psychics Tracy Brown Live and Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Who will win, Johnny or Amber? That's the title of the video. It's on Tracy's channel. I have to go do a personal reading. If you want a personal reading from me, once again, my website is lamarrtownsendtarot.com. This is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. Check me out. Follow me on here. Check out my reviews. Follow me on all my social media pages and things of this nature. If you want a reading, go straight to the store section of my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. This is where you go to view all the rates, services, products I offer. I do a lot. I do birth chart readings. I do candles. I do psychic tarot readings. I do mediumship readings, which is what I have to do right now. I do past life readings. Mediumship readings if you want to connect to ancestors, spirit guides. Past life if you want to learn about your past lives. I do classes. I do candles and so much more, y'all. I am so late for this reading, but this reading was so juicy. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this Predicted It. And I will see you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. And we predicted it. Yes. Love you guys.